Bet I'm everything you see. Bet I'm everything you need. We're high on this feeling, don't wanna come down. Just go on and tell me, get into my eyes. I'm everything you need. You need. I'm everything you need. Everything you need. You need. I'm everything you need.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have some amazing motivation for you because my home is in dire need of some deep cleaning. So we are going to be focusing on the kitchen and then also in the living room. We're gonna go ahead and get things all nice and tidy so we have a good blank slate to start deep cleaning. And then we are going to move from top to bottom and clean everything in between. You guys know I'm not gonna shy away from showing you all the real life moments. So my messy house is your motivation today. Let's go ahead and jump on into it.
I wanna hear you say that you only want me. Hooked on you, baby, you're golden. Time moves, I never noticed, just can't get enough. Got me wonderstruck. It's been a minute since I found someone who makes me wanna know a thing about love. But oh my God, I'm seeing stars with you.
The plan today is to be deep cleaning. I still do need to get everything nice and tidy. My first goal is just to very quickly surface level clean everything, and then we'll start pulling out the big stuff.
I got fed up with the sink or swim, but oh my God, I'm falling hard for you. I keep on waiting for the hurricane to come and wash the magic that you brought away. But somehow all the colors just keep getting brighter. Yeah, I'm feeling it more every day. I think I'm hooked on you, baby, you're golden. Time moves, I never noticed, just can't get enough. Got me wonderstruck. I knew the second I met you, I was doomed to never forget you. Just one single touch got me wonderstruck.
I am so happy that y'all are here today. We are going to be getting motivated, getting everything all set up for the week, and it just feels good to be taking control of your life. You guys know, at least for us, last year was a bit of a hard year, and I know for a lot of you it was the same. So this year we have been very intentional in doing everything we can to make this an amazing year. And something so exciting happened this last week. We actually hit 400,000 subscribers here on the channel. You guys, that is incredible to me and seriously unbelievable, so surreal. Some of you have been here since the beginning, some of you have been here for a few years, and then of course some of you are brand new to the channel, but no matter when you came into the picture, I am so happy that you're here. This channel was actually created as a hobby and something that I was just doing for myself after I struggled with postpartum depression with our third son, and I could never have imagined being here today. All of it would not be possible without you guys, so I am just so grateful for you. And I did want to do something to celebrate. So we are going to be picking one winner to receive a box of all of my favorite goodies. That will be valued at about $200. And I am so excited to pick one of you to win this. I will have all of the details for that down in the description box, but basically you just have to be subscribed to the channel and then leave a comment on this video and all of the videos throughout February. And then I will be picking a lucky winner to receive all of my favorites. So definitely make sure that you get entered into that giveaway. And like I mentioned, all the information will be down in the description box.
But the line was busy ringing in my head, kept me awake. Another sunrise, wondering where you have been. Fold the laundry, cut the lawn, put dishes back where they belong.
I know I always clean my sink right after I wash all my dishes, but we are going to be like scrubbing the sink down in just a little bit. To quickly wipe down the counters, and then I will show you all the products I'm gonna be using today to deep clean my kitchen.
Found you, make me a map of how to autopilot.
If you see the towel that I'm drying my dishes with, that is one of the Bloom towels that I always talk about. I love them for so many reasons. One, they're super absorbent, they're really large. They also come in so many different colors and designs. And I wanted to let you know they're actually having a brand new launch next week. Whenever they have their launches, they sell out very quickly. So I wanted to give you a little heads up on that. That will be happening next week, and I'll have all that information down below for you. See all of that gunk in there. We are going to clean out all of that area too, but I am going to do just a quick wipe down real quick. Let me know in the comments if you have already started deep cleaning this year. So far, my focus has really been decluttering, homemaking, just getting the year set up for success. Also, we've been finishing up some home makeovers. As you may have seen, we shared our bathroom makeover last week, and in the coming weeks, we'll be sharing a new house projects video. So our focus has kind of been all over the place. However, it does feel so amazing to just really start deep cleaning everything. And I'm actually looking forward to spring cleaning where I can go through the entire house and get it spotless from top to bottom. Everything is looking nice and clean, surface level clean right now, but I do have a list on my phone. And I always get questions whenever I share my list. I do my list the same way every single time. This is just the reminders app on iPhone. It comes with the iPhone. It doesn't cost anything. If you have iPhone, definitely check it out. So we have tidied the kitchen, and then I just kind of want to work from top to bottom, of course. So we're going to be like wiping down the cabinets and the kick plates. Those are terrible. But also, I was talking to Kyle last night, and he is saying that we are on track to refinish our kitchen. We are gonna be keeping all the same cabinets. We just need to like refresh the hinges and everything because some of them like don't even close all the way. And then we're also going to be painting the cabinets, so we need to get them really clean anyway. We're gonna probably do that in the next like 2 months, but in the next month I'm gonna be really starting to like plan everything out and get everything set up. So anyway, I'm excited for a bunch of reasons, but that is definitely one of them. I'm also going to clean like on top of the fridge, all the appliances like microwave, oven, stove, and then I'm gonna get into like those little nooks and crannies like inside the crevices of the sink and in the stove, like on the sides of the stove, and then also down in the garbage disposal. I'm not looking forward to it, but it needs to be done. I'm also going to deep clean like our trash can and all that. And then of course I'm gonna do like the blinds and things, and then we'll kind of move into the living room. And anything else that I come across that needs to be cleaned, I will just clean it. So let me go grab the supplies that I need, and then we'll get going.
Reel me in to get it going, open me up, sweet talking like you mean it, but you're making it so complicated. I hate it. Every time I get too close, you push me away. Don't wanna stick, telling me you don't want any obligations, and how you hate them.
I'm sure as we go, I'll remember like, oh yeah, I need this and that, you know, different kind of cleaners. But just to show you a few of the things that we're gonna be using today, I am going to be using some Bon Ami. This is one of my favorite cleaners to clean like stoves, ovens, things like that. It's slightly abrasive, but not enough to scratch anything. And so it's just perfect for that. It's also extremely affordable. So definitely check that one out. This is the Caldrea multi-surface cleaner, and it's a concentrate. So every time I use it, I use like maybe a capful. And so it really does last you a very long time. And Mrs. Meyer's does have another all-purpose concentrate. They just have different scents. This is my favorite scent, and they discontinued it years ago. So I've been like really just using this so sparingly. But this is what I'm going to use for like wiping down the cabinets. I'm just gonna fill up a bowl with water, hot water, and then a capful of this, and then kind of wipe down the cabinets and everything. To clean the garbage can and, you know, various other stuck on messes, I'm gonna use my Bissell Steam Shot. I've had this for years. It just steams everything. These are knee pads for when I'm down on the ground, like scrubbing especially all the kick plates and things. This saves your knees. Get yourself some cleaning knee pads. They're amazing. I also have this little tool. I just got them on Amazon. It actually came in a pack of like 4 or 5 or 6 or something, but it's just basically a scrubber pad with a handle, and so it's really nice. This cleaning tool, I got this and used it in my shower, but you can use it like all over the place, and it just turns on and then scrubs, and it has different heads. It also has a few other heads, but these are like my go-tos. So anyway, these are my cleaning supplies, the bulk of them that we're gonna be using today. And of course, everything that I use will be left down in the description box. I'll link it down below. Let's make our solution and start scrubbing down the cabinets.
Dance around your feet until the beat start again. Oh, and then do it the same. Magnetized, you feel a big appeal.
Actually, you know what we need to do before we officially start is I need to show you how bad things have gotten. It's just, you know, out of sight, out of mind. You do the surface level cleaning and you kind of forget to get really deep onto like those extra areas. So remember, this is a judgment-free zone. I'm sharing just to let you know you're not alone, for a little bit of motivation, but be kind. I'm definitely not gonna deny that these are very dirty. I kind of wipe them down here and there, but it just, if you don't keep up with them, they don't stay great. There are a lot of spots where like the paint is just really worn down. There's a lot of stuff that we need to do, but this is one of the steps, is just really making sure that we clean them very well.
Don't deny you are like a moth to the flame. When you get that feeling, they can be deceiving. Tell it like it is, 'cause I need to know you were playing with fire. Can't you see? You better take it easy, let it go, 'cause you should have known better. You should have known better. Your hands are full of matches, and you just can't seem to let them go. And when the fire catches, you'll be on your
Okay, so this is kind of what I was meaning. Like, these are clean now. They're scrubbed down, and you can just see like there's so many cracks in them. There's so much paint worn off. They're just in rough shape. So we're trying to see if we can do this a cheaper way without having to, you know, like reface them or anything, but I don't know, we'll see. Another thing is when they look like this, I'm way less motivated to clean them and take more care of them. And also, unless if you're getting up close and personal, like they just always kind of look like this. And so when they're messy, like half the time you can't even tell if it's actually a mess or if it's just, you know, some scraped off paint or something else on it. So I don't know, I'm like so beyond excited for our kitchen makeover. I can't really imagine it right now because it's been like this for so long, but I'm excited.
wanna shake the ground, wanna break away, let loose. I'm tired of waiting, gotta make that move. All the neon signs, now they shout to me and you to write our story. Wanna shape the new. Do you wanna come along with me? Come along with me. Do you wanna? And we ain't got nothing, gotta do something, get it right. Gonna keep on running, grab the fun and live it light. And tomorrow's far away, should I let the party fade? And we ain't got nothing, gotta do something, let us go tonight.
This cleaning mixture works so crazy good, but it is so funny with YouTube videos because this part of my deep cleaning to-do list took me like 45 minutes or an hour to wipe down all the baseboards, all the cabinets, like everything. And in the video, it just looks so effortless. It looks like it took me, you know, all of 5 minutes to get it all done. But I guess that's why we love these videos, because they are super motivating. It just shows all that motivation happening very quickly. But if you're deep cleaning today and you end up needing a little bit longer motivation, you can pop up one of my marathon videos up on the screen, and that may even outlast your entire cleaning session.
And we ain't got nothing, gotta do something, get it right. Gonna keep on running, grab the fun and live it light. And tomorrow's far away, should I let the party fade?
Moment of truth right here. The only reason that the top of our fridge wasn't terribly dirty this time is because it's actually fairly new to us. We didn't purchase our fridge new or anything. We actually found it from Facebook Marketplace, but we did clean it all up and get it put in a few months back. And we actually shared that in a house projects video where we got everything, I think, from that whole entire video from Facebook Marketplace, and we just kind of fixed it all up and made it really nice, and you would never even know that we got those items used. So if you haven't seen that video, I will link it down below for you, along with all of our other house projects videos where you can see all the different things that we've done since moving into our Arizona home. All right, we have maybe the most annoying part of deep cleaning today done. I hate mostly the bottom ones, like the top ones are never as dirty. Also, you don't have to be on your hands and knees, but we have all the cabinets wiped down. Now we're going to start tackling all the appliances. So I'm gonna start kind of working on the oven. This top oven needs some love. This bottom one does not get as much use, usually mostly like for holidays, or we might double up on cooking pizzas or something, but we're gonna start working on the appliances, also getting all this gunk out of around the edge of the stove, and then working on the sink. This is actually one area that I don't neglect terribly. And so even though it does look dirty, like I do clean this, I don't know, every couple months maybe. But I'm gonna start by taking out the grates. I'll spray those down and leave those in the sink, and then I'll start kind of letting everything set up in here. And then once all of the yucky stuff has kind of lifted away a little bit and kind of softened, then we'll scrub it down.
Nothing's left, I can't go much further. Holding my breath, and we push and we pull, but nothing.
I have a few different ways of cleaning my oven, but I think the way I'm gonna do it today is actually with the Dawn Power Washer Spray and the Bon Emmy Cleaner. That way the dish spray can really work to like loosen everything up, and then I can use the Bon Emmy to actually like scrub anything up.
I could beg or steal, but don't want your love.
Here you can see me using that power scrubber. Now I will say it is not necessary. However, it definitely does take away some of that elbow grease that you would need to be giving for this situation. So I definitely am grateful for it. I do use it kind of all around our house. I use it on my kitchen, in the stove and oven. I also use it in our bathroom and just various other places. And one of my favorite things about it is that it's rechargeable, so you don't have to worry about batteries or anything like that. I cannot get all of these stuck on messes off since the oven is original to the house, but I got them clean as best I could. And yes, I still have my knee pads on for now. I just kept forgetting that I had them on. But anyway, for the racks, I'm just using the Dawn dish spray, and that worked really great just to loosen up all of the baked on messes off of the racks. And then I just scrubbed them down a little bit and rinsed them clean. There are, again, a lot of ways to clean a microwave, but it's not like, even though it doesn't look great, it's actually not the worst it's been. Like, it's not really kicked on. So I am just going to do, again, the Dawn Power Wash Dish Spray, and I'm gonna wipe this all out. Our microwave, I would say, is 95% used by our oldest son. The rest of us don't use it a ton. You can also just use like a regular spray if your microwave isn't bad or if you clean it pretty often. But the Dawn dish spray just does really good, like getting rid of all of the grease and any oils and things like that. It just really breaks it all down. Whereas sometimes the cleaning sprays don't really break down the oil as much. So that's kind of why I'm choosing to not just spray it down, but also like use a sponge and scrub it with a soap.
Honey, this is all that you want and more. When you open your mind and open the front door.
To clean the outside of the microwave and actually all of our stainless steel appliances, I am just using my eCloth Duo, which is the eCloth general purpose cloth used with just water, followed by a dry glass and polishing cloth. I always call these my magical cloths. They do amazing work with just water.
Sun is coming up, down every road. Got some loving in your heart, so baby, use it, use it. Instead of being so afraid you're gonna lose it. Darling, this is what you've been waiting for. When it all comes in, don't you let it go. Honey, this is all that you want and more. When you open your mind, open the front door. If you could let it go and let it happen, what you'll find is a little bit of magic.
Next, we're gonna start working on the stove, and I have no idea like why I didn't even think of this. I'm like trying to think back, and I do not think, like I can't remember a time where I actually cleaned underneath here, and it is greasy and really needs it's not good. So we're gonna tackle that today before we clean the stove. That way all that nastiness can drip onto the stove and then we can clean that off.
I've been out on the streets where the lights are red. I've been hiding the world safely in my head.
I was a little bit worried about these grates and underneath the microwave, but I am very happy to report that the CLR grease cleaner worked like a champ, cutting through all of that grease, and you can be the judge, but to me it made everything look almost like new.
But it starts with me and you. Our song will never fade away. We'll always be fighters. I'll hold your hand till Judgment Day. We'll stand in the light as the ones who never ever quit, who risked every part of it. We'll live forever, you and me. Billy, I've been walking.
Okay, so I have my Bissell Steam Shot all heated up. It's just been plugged in. My plan for this is to actually like steam shot in this crevice and kind of loosen up the bits. And I have some toothpicks, so I'm just gonna start like kind of loosening that up and then scraping all the gunk out, and hopefully that'll do the job.
You held me back when I tried to move on from your life, so you stole my life with clarity. So hold me back, now you're here, 'cause I'm mad, show no fear. Wanna let you know just how it felt. Oh no, 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 no. Don't you think we could? There's no way we could be. No, oh no, 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 no.
This was so disgusting. I just could not believe all of the gunk and disgusting bits that came out from the sides of our stove. So definitely something that I'm going to be paying a lot more attention to in the future. I have never seen it get this bad, but for whatever reason, it was rough.
Cause I'm bulletproof, yeah, I'm bulletproof. We've been up, we've been down, tryna figure things out. End up losing myself in it, but I'm done being dumb, gotta end.
There are honestly so many different ways to clean things, as I'm sure you've found whenever you're on the internet. There's like 1,000 ways to clean your stove, tons of ways to clean your sink and your bathtub and, you know, all this stuff. And I think a lot of times, a lot of them really work well. It really just depends on your own preferences. And then also I would say sometimes it's just fun to kind of switch things up. The Bonami and the Dawn dish spray definitely seem to be my go-to on this day. But if you're feeling like you're in a rut, definitely changing up your cleaning supplies can really make a difference in just making things feel a little bit less mundane.
Never bring me down. Cause I'm
Once we get our kitchen makeover done, we will be doing a DIY backsplash. But until then, I just have these cutting boards kind of behind the stove. One, they serve a purpose of helping protect the back wall from all of the splatter and everything when you're cooking. And two, I just kind of like the look of them for now.
I need you even more than I did before. You had the last word when you walked out the door. You drive me.
We are moving right along over to the sink, and take a mental note of the before on these drains. We are going to be getting them so super shiny, but make sure that you keep in mind how they looked before, because it's gonna be like a total 180.
Crazy, I want you to stay here. You'll be the death of me still. You're my medicine. Yeah, I need you, I need you. You light my fire just to put me out again. Still I need you.
Now, before tackling the sink itself, I actually just wanted to clean all of my dishwashing station, and then I'm just spraying everything down with Dawn dish spray, as well as using my Bissell steam shot just to help release any gunk that's stuck in the crevices of the sink. And honestly, this worked so well.
So we forget about it. Simple as that, but I don't know where my heart is. Still all that I want is you. Yeah, you. You'll be the death of me still. You're my medicine. Yeah, I need it, I need it. You light my fire just to put me out again. Still I need you. I'm weak for you. Yeah, you. Yeah, you. I'm weak for you. Yeah, you.
This little OXO toothbrush-like scrubber came in so handy for these tiny little crevices, and it just made the sink drain so shiny. If you are still using an old toothbrush and you don't have one of these, I would definitely recommend checking into them, just because they have a bit harsher bristles and they just seem to get it a lot cleaner than like an old toothbrush does.
You'll be the death of me still. You're my medicine. Yeah, I need it, I need it. You light a fire just to put me out again. Yeah, I need it. Weak for you. Yeah, you. Yeah, you. I'm weak for you. Yeah, you. Yeah, you. Now I'm trying to let you go, but I'm always losing control.
I hope you guys can see the difference in that. It was like getting a little bit grubby, and so scrubbing that out and just taking a little extra time, the sink looks so much nicer. Now I am going to be cleaning out the garbage disposal. It's very convenient if your garbage disposal gasket or whatever this is pulls out that little black rubber thing. If it pulls out, then you can pull it out, scrub it, clean inside really easy. If you can't, like I can't, then you're just gonna have to get in there and scrub it out the old-fashioned way. It will help your garbage disposal not stink so much. I hate this, but it's good. It's a good thing. Last thing I want to do is just help the garbage disposal and sink drain a little bit more and add in some essential oils. My favorite oil that I've used for years and years is Simply Earth. You used to be able to get them on Amazon, but I think they just sell them from their website. So I'll have a link down below, but they are really high quality oils and they're not ones that will break the bank. So I love these, and this one's just spearmint, but I kind of changed it out. We are nearing the end of the day. I mean, we still have some time, like I need to start making dinner and things like that. The kitchen, seriously, in person, it just is kind of shining right now. It feels so good. We are going to do one more thing before the end of the day, and then I'll have to pick back up tomorrow with the living room because clearly we didn't even get to that. It's fine though. It just takes how long it takes. We are going to tackle this very messy Not really beautiful trash can.
I thought that we had something special. I thought I handled this so well. I know we had the right intentions, but somehow it came to an end.
I'm mostly just gonna like steam clean this. One, because it can sanitize things, and two, it just makes it all a lot easier. For a garbage can, I am using the steam cleaner for about 90% of it. And then I'm also spraying my multi-purpose spray just to wipe all of the messes away. And again, that steam cleaner came in so handy. If you've been seeing them over the last few years and you haven't ever gotten one, pick one up for your home next time you have the opportunity, because this little guy is useful in so many different spaces. Hello, and welcome back to a brand new day. Yesterday we got the kitchen all deep cleaned. It is feeling so nice in there. Today we are going to be focusing on the living room. Also, I'm gonna work on like the windows and blinds over here, but mostly we'll be in the living room. And I really want to focus on the furniture and the carpet. I also want to deep clean our vacuum. It's been far too long since I've taken it all apart and cleaned the filter and all that stuff, and it really runs so much better once I do that. So once we use it today, I'm gonna get it all cleaned up. That way it'll have time to dry before I need to use it again. But there is a good bit that we need to get done today, so let's go ahead and get into it. So to clean the blinds and the windows, I'm gonna use a few different things. This is the duster that I'm gonna use to get like the actual dust off of the blinds. This is from Full Circle, and this one is reusable. You can toss the duster part in the wash. You can buy replacement pieces. I've had this for years and I love it so much. It's just like really nice quality. A regular e-cloth, this is just a general purpose cloth. And then to clean the actual windows themselves, I'm going to be using other e-cloth products. So again, I'm going to use a different general purpose e-cloth. To dry it, you could use a glass and polishing cloth, but when I'm doing a lot of windows, I actually like to use this. It's the e-cloth Window Genie, and it's just like a thicker material. And so basically you can get like a lot of windows with it, cleaned or dried with it, and it like just doesn't get soaked as quickly as one of their glass and polishing cloths would. That's like my favorite way to clean windows when I have a lot to clean all at once. So these are my window cleaning products for the day.
Tell me about that little boy playing in the kindergarten. Life wasn't always
My sliding doors get so messy and they just do not get cleaned often enough, but it really is awesome once we do clean them. They look so much better, and it's something we actually do notice a lot. But let me know, what is that thing in your house that needs a lot more attention than you give it? I mean, being honest, there are like a lot of things in our house that way, but my sliding glass doors definitely fall into that category. Okay, so we are going to do things a little bit differently in the living room because I need to do the blinds and the windows and everything, but the couch is like not all the way pushed up against the wall, but it's close to the wall. And I also am going to be wanting to move all the furniture anyway so that I can really deep clean the entire rug and everything, or at least slow vacuum and all that stuff, get all the stuff pulled out of it. So I think the way that it's just going to make more sense is if I go ahead and just pull all of the furniture out of the living room, and then I'll be able to get to the windows easy. Then I can get to everything that I need to easily, and then we'll kind of go from there.
You, I I've been trying hard to keep my cool, but when you're near, there's nothing that I can do. When you're walking in, I know it's true. It doesn't even matter how hard I try, 'cause when I hear your voice, my walls come down. Boy, you are the only thing I want. There must be a way I can make you.
That would have been a lot easier to do if Kyle were home, but it's fine, I got it done. Now we're gonna tackle these blinds. There's like so much dirt, and then we'll just keep checking things off the list.
Say you wanna hear me call your name. Tell me that you want me, don't play that game. 'Cause I'm not gonna wait here like a fool. There must be a way I can make you see that if we fell in love, we will be so sweet. But when it's you and me, nobody can bring us down, bring us down.
Let me know in the comments, what is the weather like where you live? I kind of hate to say this because I know some of you are still in the dead of winter, but here in Arizona, we are beginning to see spring weather, and I am really itching to get outside and deep clean the patio and front porch and like all the outdoor areas. We actually did a big patio makeover when we first moved in the house, and then last year we kind of gave it a refresh and changed things up a little bit because we ended up using a lot of the furniture and things that we had over at my sister's makeover. That was the boho makeover series, but definitely stay tuned because I'm sure I'll be sharing an outdoor cleaning video soon. Next up, we are going to slow vacuum our rug. I have done this for years and years and years, but basically you just want to run your vacuum over your floor as you normally would. Go ahead and empty the vacuum canister, and then you are literally just going to slowly, like very painfully slowly vacuuming your floors, specifically carpets and rugs and things like that, and it will just give your vacuum time to suck all the extra dirt and dust and debris out of the fibers of your carpet. It will actually make your carpet last longer, and it just makes it so much fluffier and so much cleaner. I would definitely suggest doing a corded vacuum just because this is going to take a little bit of time, and it's also just going to have the power. This is my Shark Apex Uplight. I have had this vacuum for years. I actually don't even know if Shark makes it anymore, but I love this one. I will link it down below if I can find it, and if not, I'll link something that I find out is similar. But anyway, we're gonna get this rug looking and feeling so much better. But first, I'm going to grab a quick smoothie because it's like lunchtime and I haven't had anything all day and I'm starving. So I'm gonna get a smoothie real quick and then we'll get back to it. Wanted to do better, wanted to be better, but something stayed the same. Something stayed the same. Something stayed the same. Start a life in the country. I could say yes to that. Whatever way you want me, I'll learn it all and I'll adapt. Even if I changed up everything except my name, we will still be Friday, 'cause I am still the same. I wanted me to be somebody else, another me that doesn't need your help. But if I'm honest, I don't think we got it. Okay, this is the second container of hair and dirt and dust and everything, multiple containers plus the original vacuum, and it gets vacuumed like every single day. So there is a lot of traffic in here with all the pets and the kids and us and everybody, but slow vacuum your rugs, you will not regret it. Also, I did want to get your opinions or like your experience, if you would share your experience with me. This rug is not a shag rug, but it's also not like crazy thin. It needs to be shampooed. I'm trying to figure out if I can do it myself without ruining the rug. We did have a spill the other day and I had to shampoo it, and that area is like wavy now. And so I do need to try the iron trick on that. I think you can like put a towel down and then iron it, and hopefully that will loosen up the fibers and let it lay flat again. But my worry is that I shampoo the rug and then the whole thing is wavy, and I just don't know if that's gonna happen or what. So before I do anything and like ruin a rug, I would love to get your guys' experience. I can take this outside and do it on our driveway, or we can do it inside, but I don't want to damage the floors and I don't want to ruin the rug. So let me know what you think. But now we're gonna go ahead, move back the furniture. I'm gonna vacuum out the couches, and I might kind of rearrange some things again today. We have had it this way for a long time, but if I don't like it, I'll just actually wait for Kyle to be home and then he can help me. This is kind of how we had it laid out in the living room. It's just fun to kind of move things around and rearrange things. So I think we're gonna go with this for a little while. I'm sure it'll change back eventually.
You are the one that I just need to feel loving. You saved me from the broken house that I built. You took me in with open arms, and I still want you back, want you back. Some say that love don't hurt, but I've got you stuck in my memory. Some say that hearts come first, but they've never known what it's like to be in love at 20 years old. We kiss in the rain till we catch a cold.
I have no idea how in the world all this mess got under here. I mean, I vacuum our couches daily. We never ever eat on the sofas. Okay, obviously I'm joking. Obviously we live here, you know, hello, it's us. We live in this house. We definitely live real life over here, but it's okay. It's getting cleaned up, and that's all that matters.
Can't you save my soul? Can't you save my soul? Can't you mend my heart? Can't you mend my heart? I want you back, want you back. Yeah, I want you back, want you back. Some say that love don't hurt, but I've got you stuck in my memory. Some say that hearts come first, but they've never known what it's like to be in love at 20 years old. We kiss in the rain till we catch a cold.
Deep cleaning is so funny because you can clean intensely for hours and hours, and then you look back and it looks like you have done nothing. So these couches are like a great example of that. I spent about 20 minutes cleaning them out, and then once I was done cleaning them and putting them back together, they look exactly the same as I did before I spent all that time cleaning. But it's okay, we know the truth, and you know, that validates our efforts. Plus, I'm filming it for you guys, so I have some proof that I actually cleaned these couches. I love these chairs. They're super comfy. They do get dirty. However, I don't really mind because they clean up really, really easily. We're gonna go ahead and get these looking like new.
I went by your house, what a big mistake. But for a while I thought that I wouldn't break. I need something else to.
So this little machine is the upgrade to the little green machine, and I actually love all the upgrades that they made. I would not say it's worth it to run out and upgrade and change machines if you already have the old one that works great. However, if you are in the market for one of these little machines and you don't already have one, definitely go with the new one. I have personally had both machines, and honestly, they're both great, but the new one is really amazing, and I just love all the upgrades that they made.
Every mistake makes you feel like you're fake. Take control of your own life. Without any thought, I keep
This is a super cool feature. So to clean the hose, it actually comes with this piece right here, and you just plug it in and then you press the button and it just starts like cleaning the hose for you. We are so close to being done. Everything's looking really nice except the hard floors. So I'm going to go ahead and just use the Roborock Diode Pro. This will vacuum the floors and also mop at the same time, so it'll be looking real nice.
If I could just change my words like in a letter. I did some things, but I wasn't clear. No, I did it wrong and you did it right. Yeah, that's what you said when you started the fight. We came to an end, I put up this fence. But do you really mean that this is the end? 1, 2, 3 years of silence. Then 4, 5, 6, still nothing. When my hair gets green, I lose my shape. I'd still be missing you. Year by year, out of silence. No, I hope this is a phase that you were just dramatic. That we still could be good, that our love is elastic. I'll make this right if you give me a chance. Oh, I did it wrong and you did it right. Yeah, that's what you said when you started the fight. We came to an end, I put up this fence. But do you really mean that this is the end? 1, 2, 3 years of silence. Then 4, 5, 6, still nothing. When my hair gets green, I lose my shape. I'd still be missing you. Year by year, out of silence. No.
The last thing we're gonna do is actually clean out basically everything out of this vacuum. If you don't have the same vacuum at home, that's fine. A lot of pieces are like very similar. I've done this several times and it really cleans so much better once you do this. So for this one, I'm just going to take the top canister out, and then inside there is the filter. And then this I can't get wet, so this piece I'm just going to be like wiping down, but we will pull this part. So I'm gonna pull this off, but I'm actually going to shake this off over the trash can. And then I'm just going to like rinse these out and kind of start to spray them off and let them sit for a few minutes while I work on this other one. Yeah, this is so gross, look at that.
There's another side of you trying to break through, able to tell the truth. No one else can see you lie.
When you're deep cleaning your vacuum, do not be afraid to use lots of soap, especially on the vacuum filters and rollers. You will be amazed. If you don't be shy with the soap and you scrub them down, you will get them looking so, so good.
It's just for sure. Every line designed to let me know. You know you're already accepted.
Look at how that looks now. Isn't that incredible? Like, you can still see a slight bit of staining here and there, but so much cleaner. So definitely do not forget to clean out your vacuum. But something that I like to do is add a few drops of essential oil onto the vacuum. It will just help your vacuum smell a little bit nicer. You want these to all be fully dry before you put them back together. So I probably will honestly leave these here overnight, and then I'll also just wipe down this area to kind of clean this up.
When I think about yesterday.
You guys, seriously, thank you so much for being here. Again, I am just so grateful for you. Without you here, I would just be some weirdo cleaning her house, filming herself, doing makeovers, you know, doing all the things. But without anyone hanging out with me. So I am just so thankful for this amazing community that we've built here. And if you are not already a part of the family, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below. Next week, we are going to be decluttering my closet, and I'm getting rid of so many clothes, so many things. We're reorganizing in there, deep cleaning, like doing all the stuff, and it looks incredible. So I cannot wait to share that with you guys. And if you're needing some more motivation, I'm going to link this video right here. I don't think you've seen it before, so definitely check it out. Bye guys.